Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to the channel. I thank you for everybody that's visiting, and if you like the content, please like and subscribe to this channel. I would love to have healthy conversations and watch this channel grow and make it a community, not necessarily just of like-minded people, but just people in general, and just have good conversations and comment on how we can move forward as a country and genuinely as people. So I wanted to touch on reactions that I've seen on the right from Alex Pretti's passing and his interaction with ICE that led to him getting killed or unalived or whatever it is. So I wanted to go ahead and look at this show called Valuetainment. It is ran by Patrick Bet David, PBD, and his co-host. I believe one is named Vinny, the other gentleman's name is Adam, and I think the other one is Tom. And basically, he is a right-winger. I think his background is that he used to run an insurance company. He sold the insurance company for a lot of money. A lot of people said that it was kind of sort of a Ponzi scheme of some sort. I never really delved into it. What I do know is that, to my understanding, most of the revenue that came in with that insurance business came in from the selling of people joining the club, rather than selling actual policies. So, and over time that can seem like a Ponzi scheme, but it's not. I don't know the legalese about it, so I'm not going to call the man corrupt because I don't know the background and I haven't really delved into it, and I don't know the background of everybody else that's on the show, but that's kind of sort of what I understand. And they're based out of Florida, of course. So I wanted to take a look and listen to what they had to say and then comment on
it. So that's that. I'll come to you first, Tom. What happened? What is your impression of what happened? And then, of course, we'll go into the rest of the issues.
Well, I don't need to break down the video because I think everybody has seen it from 10 angles, along with people putting spin on it. What I want to know is, how does an emergency room nurse get involved with a highly organized group? He was out there with his camera up and he was directing traffic. There was no dispute that he stepped out into the street and they were trying to direct cars to come up and stop. People in cars were, some of them were people that were also organized. So this guy puts himself out in harm's way. It didn't have to happen. There was a report from Minnesota News that his parents apparently told News that they said, don't go get involved with this. Why are you getting involved with this? So there was some concern on the part of the family. So he goes down where officers have actions going, and he was part of an organized group. He goes down there armed. He had his phone.
So as you can see in the first narrative, what Tom is saying is, why was he there in the first place? He did not need to be there. His parents told him not to be there. There's no need for him to be there. First and foremost, Tom, it's called the First Amendment, okay? You have the right to be wherever it is that you want to be at, okay? There is no reason why he should not be able to go and protest. Even if he was not protesting, it doesn't matter. There was no reason at all that he should not be there. Are you trying to say that he had no business being there? So, I mean, look, in that case, why the hell was Kyle Rittenhouse over where he was, with his gun? Okay, so the whole concept of, hey, why was he there in the first place is dumb, and really just trying to build on a narrative that this was his fault that he died. So it is crazy to me.
With this.
Well, first and foremost, you guys know what I do. I carry a 9mm Springfield Hellcat. I have it on me. I have it on me all the time. You know what I don't do, Pat? I don't go to organize protest, okay? Because there was a fact that he was actively tracking and targeting ICE on that secret Minnesota signal chat, okay? I don't go to protests with other agents who have guns and interfere with official federal business, okay? You know why? Because I'm not stupid, Patrick, and I know that there's a possibility if I get into a fight, something crazy might happen.
So here comes Benny. He says, I don't go into protests with guns. Again, he was one of the mother truckers celebrating Kyle Rittenhouse when he got off, and he had a gun during a protest, and now he wants to call him stupid. Oh man, this man, ooh, oh my God, it's crazy. It is straight crazy. But this is what they have to do. They have to figure out a way to defend the indefensible, and it's quite interesting. I think it's a case study in what it takes to be a Trump supporter and the mental gymnastics that take place in order to be a Trump supporter. They're something else.
Fight, something crazy might happen, okay? And I did some research. I wanted to find out about this gun because from what I saw, they took the gun, but he was still reaching for something because he had 2 extra clips. I remember I was looking for a gun last year because I already have a 6 Sauer, Tommy. Right now I have a Hellcat, I have a bunch of guns, but the gun that he had was a 6 Sauer P320. And the reason I didn't get it, do you know why? It's been known for a history of misfiring by itself. Law enforcement, there's lawsuits, Rob. Look at the path. Take the 6 Sauer P320, subject to over 100 lawsuits alleging that it can fire without a trigger pull. The incident, Rob, we don't have to go to it. There's a bunch of videos. There's one of cops in a hospital. They're arresting some individual. Pat, they grab the guy's leg, and the cop's gun goes and shoots, and all the cops are tripping out. So add this to the recipe of disaster. Are you ready for this? He's there. He's interfering. They're in the skirmish. One agent grabs the gun. He's walking away. That gun misfires. This is my opinion. Misfires. It spooks everybody there. And mind you, simultaneously, he's grabbing for the gun that he thinks is still there. Okay? But let's go back. Why is he there? He's there because he's told from his governor, and he's getting I don't know if he was getting paid or not, but I don't know why anybody else would be there if you're not going to be getting money for it, unless you're that brainwashed. But they were told, go there, get in their faces. It's a call to action. I tweeted earlier today, Rob, can you please just show this is the epitome of what is happening right now in Minnesota. This picture right here. It's Tim Walz behind the gate in his mansion with security telling his useful idiots to go and die to distract from what, guys? The billions and billions of dollars.
So as you can see, Vinny, he's just looking for every single way possible to cover for ICE and what they did, and zero accountability. And it is, like I said in my last video, I think that you really have to be diabolical in a way to defend this, and it is just, it's disappointing, quite frankly, that people on the Trump right and Trump bro right can't simply, based on the video, everybody's seen the video, okay? He even said he was disarmed, and now he's trying to say, well, maybe the gun went off and it spooked people, so they had to shoot, even though they all know that he's disarmed. I mean, it's crazy, and it's really a reflection of what's going on, that they're gonna look for ways to now make Alex Pretti, to blame on what happened. And I mean, at some point you have to say right is right and wrong is wrong, and say it unafraid, and actually have the moral courage and moral decency to say, hey, this is not right. What the heck happened? This should not have happened. And there's got to be a way to move forward to be able to say this should not have happened, and say it is okay to exercise First Amendment rights. All they're doing right now is saying, "Hey, this is his fault. He wasn't there in the first place," or he was getting paid. None of these protesters are getting paid. There's no evidence of that. They're there because they see something wrong, and in Alex Pretti's case, he was not interfering with whatever they were doing. Like, people on that Trump universe are so entrenched in it that no matter what you say, no matter what, they're gonna defend this man until the wheels come off. And there's got to be honest conversations and honest debates about the matter. If you can't have those honest conversations, then we're not gonna be able to move forward as a society. So look, that's just my take. I'm gonna wrap it up, and just like I said, I really do thank everybody who's watching, and anybody out there, please share, like, and subscribe to this channel. We're trying to see how we can make it grow, and like I said, let's have some healthy conversations. So thank you very much. Take it easy.